Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Rapid Fury here today with a brand new video. Today I've got some breaking news in Fortnite Battle Royale about the new city. Now the new city was announced a couple of weeks ago, but we have not had any other information till recently. Now this information is so credible it is unbelievable, mainly because it's coming from the lead creative designer in Epic's games. So if he says it's coming, you better believe this city is coming. He was doing a live stream with his brother who was called Mustard Plays. Play was asking his brother quite a lot of questions, to get more information about Fortnite, about what's coming, what they can add, and they thought of some pretty damn good ideas. He did also ask about the new city. Now everybody's been waiting for this new city to drop eventually because we have explored every inch of this map and we want something new to explore. Donald Mustard said that the new map will indeed be dropping mid-January to late January, depending on how well the testing goes, because they have to make sure the new city actually works with the map. If it doesn't work well in the map, then they will not add it. They will add some changes to it and release it late January. They might even have to push it back later. It all depends on how well the testing goes. But one thing Mustard Player didn't ask his brother Donald Mustard is where the new city will be placed in the map. As you guys know, there's not a lot of space left in the map currently in the game. Stop it, I don't get shot. You're shooting me! What are you shooting me for?
I didn't mean to, no! No!
Killing me, Joe. I could end you now. I could end you.
No, Haroon. We're finishing him. No.
So there's options that they can really go down when placing a new city. Option number 1 is make the map bigger. Now we know they can do this because they have done it in the past. Before the winter update, I believe they increased the map from 10 to 15%, and they could do that again, making more space available for them to place a new city, and that would make sense. For option 2, and one option I think that's probably in their minds as well, is replace something that's already in the game. There are a couple of places that can be replaced in the game that could be visited a lot more. One example would be go-kart. I think it's probably one of the highest, or maybe number 1 thing they could replace in the game. The go-kart track currently is the least visited place in the game, so they could replace that. And to be honest, the go-kart track to me looks a bit like a placeholder. I mean, between Lonely Lodge and Wesley Myers, there's nothing else except the go-kart track, and that could be replaced pretty damn easily, and there's enough space there for them to put a new city. You have option number 3, which is to do both of them, increase the map and replace an area already in the map. And furthermore, now that's not the only thing they mentioned, they also mentioned about vehicles. Now the bulldozer was only mentioned, and they didn't talk about a wide range of vehicles, they just talked about the bulldozer. Donald Mustard described it as a slow moving vehicle that could deal a lot of damage to structures, taking them down possibly in 1 or 2 hits and destroying everything in its path, but it's incredibly slow moving, so when you do get into it, you're gonna have to be careful. Now he didn't mention anything about health or whether you can repair the vehicle, whether you can't even damage the vehicle, so I thought of a way that would make sense of doing that. So let's say the vehicle has something like 1000 health, so you can't shoot it down, you can't technically take it and stop it, but you can't repair it. The only way you can repair it is if you have metal. Now you need something maybe like 100 metal, I would say, to repair the whole bulldozer, and you have to hold square next to the bulldozer like you do when you're reviving a player. You have to hold it for about maybe 15 to 20 seconds to repair it. During this time, your teammates will have to defend you and build around you. Now, I think that's a pretty cool idea, adding vehicles in the game. It might just be one vehicle they thought of, but I'm pretty sure that's going to lead to a couple of more vehicles coming into the game. Hopefully anyway, hopefully they will add some more vehicles. Now if you guys want to see the latest gameplays, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new. I've got a Fortnite Battle Royale playlist, there's a couple of funny videos in there, we got some wins in there as well, so make sure you go check that playlist out. And let me know if you're hyped for the new city by leaving a comment in the comment section, and if you could share this video, that would be much appreciated. 25 shields.
Is someone in the house? I am.
Yeah, someone underneath.
Just run in the front door, run in the front door. Okay, Haroon.
Downstairs, he went downstairs. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Squad teammate. He's got teams here. Squad here. Got him. One guy left in the corner. Got him. Nice. 3 kills. Let's go.
They got a lot of loot. Have we got anything?